Did Gaddafi die in vain? Was Lumumba's martyrdom for nothing? So every May the 25th, we mark Africa Day, honoring the Organization of African Unity, founded by Nkrumah, Nasser, Nyerere, and other leaders of the continent. But as we wave flags and watch speeches, we must ask, are we celebrating freedom or forgetting the fight for it? Over 60 years since the independence, and yet our currencies are still tied to Paris, our debts dictated from Washington, our minerals plundered by the same powers that once ruled us with rifles. Even our culture is packaged and sold back to us by global platforms. Africa Day isn't for drumming while we drown in debt. We are still begging the International Monetary Fund, still exporting raw materials and importing finished goods. We are still watching our youth worship everything but themselves. This day wasn't meant to be symbolic. It wasn't supposed to be just waving the flags and feeling good about ourselves. It was meant to be revolutionary, a liberation day. The founders of the Organization of African Unity in 1963 didn't gather to pose, they came to liberate one army for Africa, one currency, one passport, one future. Today, we get hashtags instead of blueprints. What happened to Nkrumah's dream, to Sankara's fire? Africa Day speeches should start with the hard truths. France still controls 14 African currencies. The US has troops in more than 30 African nations. Our youth die in the Mediterranean. Our farmers are starved by foreign grain subsidies. If we don't speak truth, we are dancing on graves. The African Union, which inherited the Organization of African Unity, is a shell of its promise. No Pan-African army, no unified policy, just donor panels and press releases. And culture, if we don't ask who owns our stories, our narrative, who funds our artists, who profits from our fashion, then it's not resistance, it's performance. But Africa Day can still mean something. If we make it about substance, not ceremony, if we organize, not just remember, if we build, not just celebrate, let the drumming stop. Let the speeches pause. Let the work of liberation start again.